this week's video, I want to talk about Crazy Dreamz Best Of. The game is kind of a sequel or more an expansion of the early access game Crazy Dreamz MagiCat Edition that's free on Steam. The 100 best levels made with the level editor is put into this game, and that's what you basically buy. An interesting thing is the players who got their levels into the game gets a 50% cut of their revenue, and you can also tip a particular person if you like the level. One thing I noted is one particular person has tons of levels in the game. The game is priced as $9.99 and you get 100 level, which is quite a lot. But, and I'm a bit sorry to say this, you also get 100 levels that shows how important it is to know a little bit about level design, creating a story, and making a game interesting. Now the publisher states that this has never been done before, and I think there's probably a reason for that. I admit I haven't played all of 100 levels, but I have played more than 50 of them. And even though I like the 2D hand-drawn graphics, I also think the game gets a bit boring the more I play. Some levels have a small story in them, and some are a bit like a puzzle. Some levels are tricky and you need to figure out how to get to the exit. And I like that the levels are different. Some levels are a bit hard, but many levels are not always hard because the level itself is hard. It's game mechanic that's mostly my problem. An example of this is there's implemented some checkpoint in the levels, and of course if you die you start at the checkpoint again, but you also reset the entire level, so everything you unlocked, collected, smashed and things like that disappear and respawn. In all levels there's these candy stars you collect, but they have no meaning. There's a counter on how many you pick up, but there's no bonus, extra life hitting 100 or speed boost or anything. They are just there and you can pick them up or you can just ignore them. They really don't make any sense being in the game, or they have a function that I haven't figured out yet. You move with WSD or arrow keys and you have one button to shoot and one button to jump. It's very simple, and that's where it also gets a bit boring. The only thing I've encountered so far is a health potion, and I think maybe a shield of some kind. I've never found out what it did. I would have loved a speed potion making me shoot faster, or better yet, using the candy stars you pick up as a currency to buy and unlock the cosmetic. Improving on this even further, giving the equipment some small bonus stats, giving the player an incentive to replay to collect more candy stars, so they can buy and unlock more things. The game has screen tearing, moving from one screen picture to another, and it annoys me that a game that should be running smooth has this problem. Even things like shooting has an odd delay of some kind. You can't hold down the shoot button, and if you continue to shoot, it kind of stops sometimes. Having the opportunity to pick up different weapons would also be a way to increase the fun factor in the game. Shoot ice, fire, or maybe stone. Take advantage of the possibility to keep the player engaged and entertained. Having 100 different levels with the same character that only changes appearance just gets boring in the end. I won't talk too much about level bugs, because as a player you have to expect that bug testing has probably not been the primary thing in a game made by players of all ages. I want to like the game, it's cute, and it does have big potential. I'm just not currently seeing it at the moment. I think the publisher would have made a better trade-off implementing the free level editor in the paying version of the game and enabling Steam Workshop, and still giving the option for players to tip if they like the levels that's been created. Now I know the goal of the game is to promote the 100 best levels, and I get that. I just feel like the game needs more. Once you beat the boss and unlock the new area, you won't go back to the older levels. There's no reason to, because only 10% of them are actually fun. Should you buy it? Well, if you are a 2D platformer fan, don't mind a bug here and there, and see the fun in playing other players' levels, then I believe this would be an interesting title for you. However, if bugs annoy you, if you expect more than jump and shoot, you'll really fast get bored in this game, and it's probably not for you. Thank you for watching this review of Dreamz Best Of. If you liked it, I hope you'll consider hitting that red subscribe button down below.